listen. So, fire trucks, ambulance, police, right? All weekend they've been at it, okay? And so Pam, my daughter didn't go to school today. She's sick. Oh boy. So look here, she walked by me, she said, oh boy. Pam said the same thing too upstairs. And I'll explain it. But anyhow, I see you hear all the fire trucks and stuff like that, right? So my daughter was sick yesterday, so I couldn't even go home yesterday. She had a really high temperature, and of course her mother didn't even take care of her. I was the one to take care of her, even though she was home yesterday, Sunday. I gave her some Tylenol and I gave her cough medicine. Her temperature went down. She was still feeling a little warm this morning. She couldn't really eat a lot. She hasn't eaten in like 2 days. I gave her some sliced apples and I like to she drink fluids, right? So today they had me on the heavy remote neural monitoring. Then my headache started coming back, so I had to take my Sertriptin. Now, when I started getting the headaches, I kind of yell out in pain. They started using the police sirens again, right? Again, as a try to deter me from taking my medication, or to deter me from talking about the headaches that I get, because again, they don't want to be held accountable for what they've done and the damage that they've caused us as TIs, including myself. So over the weekend, it was pretty okay. It was pretty good. Everything was calm. I was being targeted by Pam, but for the most part, she stayed in her bedroom, and so it was okay. It wasn't too bad. The remote neural monitoring, however, was pretty bad. The noise campaign was pretty bad. So when she came home tonight from work, she came home a little early. And I was surprised because my son came home and he signed up for the gym. So I told him, I said, it's fine. I have you. So she came in right after him, and then she said good night, what have you. Then like a few minutes later, she came into the living room. I was sitting down, and she's like, I'm going out to dinner tonight. And I'm like, what do you mean you're going out to dinner tonight? Yeah, I'm going out to dinner tonight. And I'm like, huh? I'm kind of confused. I'm like, Alyssa is not feeling well. You know that, right? So I went to talk to her. I said, Alyssa's not feeling well. All right? And I said, I'm going home tonight because I told you earlier I was going home tonight. Yet you decided you're going to go to dinner. Right? And again, and I'm like, is it for your job? What is it? She didn't act like she didn't want to tell me. So when I went to talk to her, I said, Pamela, you always revert back to this self of yours, where you would rather always put yourself first. Your daughter, since she hasn't eaten all day, really hasn't eaten in 2 days. She had like I said, she had a few slices of apple, but she didn't finish all of it. And but for her to do this when the fact that I'm going home tonight is kind of ridiculous. But it is what it is. I'll continue this conversation. Talk to you guys in the next video.